Hi guys, there's another emulator that just appeared on the App Store. It's called ppsspp and it plays PSP games. And today I'm going to be showing you how to download the PSP emulator and how to play the PSP games. So let's get started. So first go to the App Store, search PSP emulator, search, scroll down until you see ppsspp emulator right here. ppsspp PSP emulator, tap on get and it should download. Once it's downloaded, you should see it on your home screen. Tap on it to open it up, and as you can see, this is how it looks like. You won't have any games. To add games is simple. Close out first, go to your files. I cannot show you how to get PSP games because of YouTube, but if you do a simple Google search, like PSP ROMs, you should be able to find them and download them. And yeah, so if once you download them, your PSP ROM, it should be in your downloads folder on my iPhone, right here on my iPhone, downloads folder, and it should be right here, or it should be on your iCloud drive and your downloads folder right here. But once you downloaded your ROM, it needs to be extracted because it's in .7 zip. It needs to be extracted, so you need a application called Unzip. It's in the App Store, so you have to go to the App Store here, search Unzip, hit search, and it should be this one, the Unzip zip file opener, and it's the blue one. And you just simply just hit get, and you should start downloading. And once you have it, it should be in your home screen. Mine is right here. But yeah, don't open it yet. But once you download your PSP ROM, your PSP game, it should be, like I said before, it should be in your downloads folder on my iPhone or on your downloads folder in iCloud Drive. But once you find it, it should be in .7 zip, like I said before. And all you do is just hold it, click share, and click unzip. Once you've done that, you click on your PSP ROM. In my case, it's Metal Slug Anthology. Click on it and click OK, and it will start extracting. There you go. Once it's extracted, you should see a folder for the game. In my case, it's Metal Slug, and it says there's 2 items, and then there's a folder. Tap on it, and then you should see the name of your game and the USA and then .iso. And this, as you can see, it says 1.33 gigabytes. So all you do is just tap on the 3 dots here, click send open in, and you want to save to files, and you want to save it right here in your downloads, folder, and on your iPhone, or your downloads folder on your iCloud drive, whichever one, and you just click save. Once that's done, you should see it on your downloads folder on my iPhone, or your downloads folder on your iCloud drive. Well, once you've done that, you can now delete the 7 zip. Delete it. Go back, browse, recently deleted, delete it. And also you could delete if you go back to unzip,
I can draw your weirdest ideas.
There's gonna be ad, but you could just delete these. You won't need it anymore. Once you've done that, locate your game, I recommend making a folder called PSP. So make a folder, PSP, PSP games, or PSP. I recommend put PSP games, and then hold it, and then move it to your PSP games. Now I'm not gonna move it, cause I already have a PSP folder called PSP right here, and these are my games. As you can see, I have God of War, Ghost of Sparta, God of War, Chains of Olympus, Grand Theft Auto, and much more. So I'm gonna delete the folder, but you could do what I said before: create the PSP folder, and then move it to your to that folder. But in my case, I'm gonna move it to my PSP folder right here, where all my PSP games are. Right here, move it. After that, now, once you have all your games in the PSP folder, now hold it, copy, go back. You should see a ppsspp folder. Tap on it, tap on PSP, tap on game, hold, paste. Once you've done that, go back. Now close out, open the ppsspp emulator, tap on PSP, game, PSP, and now you should see your games. So I'm gonna play God of War, Ghost of Sparta. Tap on it, and the game should load. Some games will be laggy because it's very demanding, and you might need a powerful device like an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max, or iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yeah, like this one is not loading. I don't know why. Maybe because I have a note. Oh, there you go. It's loading now. It just takes a while. I have an iPhone 12. If you guys are curious, I have an iPhone 12. It's not that powerful, but it's powerful enough to play games on the App Store, or even play games on the Retro or PS1. As you can see, it's working.
Kratos, the ghost of Sparta.
There's a skip button here, and that skips the cutscene. If you hold it, you can play this with the controller. You can play this with the controller. It's up to you. You can play with the Backbone 1 controller, the PS4, PS5, Xbox controller, and it should work. Once you connect it via Bluetooth, and it should work. You can see it's working. It's very smooth. As long as you have a powerful device, it should be good to run God of War games and a very demanding PSP game. Yeah, let's go to God of War Ghost of Sparta. To exit out, just tap on the middle button at the top, and you click exit to menu. Now we're gonna take a look at the settings. Click on settings. And as you can see, there's backend, there's OpenGL, and the rendering resolution. You could crank this all the way to 1080p, 10x, if your phone could handle it. But I suggest try 2x, 3x, 4x, and see how your phone reacts to it, and if it reacts good, then you could increase it more, but it's up to you. You could also try frame skipping. Up There's a bunch of settings, and there, if you go to controls and then control mapping, I think this is where you set up your control. So I'm gonna do that, so give me a second. So I have to take off my case. So I'll be using the Backbone 1 controller. So connect it. Now open the ppsspp. As you can see, I'm controlling it with the Backbone 1 controller. And let's go to Metal Slug. The question is, do I have to set up my controls? That's the question you're gonna ask yourself. That's the question you're gonna have to ask yourself. But you're gonna have to no. You don't have to set up your control. The answer is no. You don't have to set up your controls. You can change your buttons around if you want, but that's up to you. See, I didn't set up any controls at all, and the game works. So yeah, that's Metal Slug. You could save state too if you want to. Let me load up the game again. And if you click on the middle button, like I said at the top, and you go to save state here, you could save state right there. You click on X or just tap on it, save state, and then if you want to load state, you just click on load state at the bottom. It will just say load state. But yeah, that's how you do it. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my video. Thank you for watching. Bye.